Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Yes, that is my ploy on Tiger King. So my name is Mark McElroy. I'm one of the two physical therapists for SOCOM. We're starting a video series that will come to you each Friday. Today's is static stretching. So why static stretching? There's many forms of stretching, but static stretching will improve flexibility, maintain joint range of motion, and it's the safest form of stretching there is. So let's just hop right into it. If you look at your PDF file and you'll kind of follow along with me, we'll go through this. All right, so the first stretch is going to be the hamstring stretch, and we're going to start on the floor. I'm going to grab my trusty strap that has loops in it so that way I can do. You can use a towel, you can use a sheet, it doesn't matter, but we're going to be starting with this. So let's start with the hamstring stretch. The first part of the hamstring stretch is putting that loop or that towel on the floor. Bend that other knee, lock this leg, pull. All right, so we're going to be holding our stretches for 30 seconds. Your head can be up, it can be flat on the floor, doesn't bother me either way. If you're feeling the stretch in the back part of your knee, I want you to slightly bend that knee and pull so that way you feel that stretch in your hamstring. Now we're holding for 30 seconds. Do not pull so hard that you feel really tight right off the bat. Move into that stretch so that way during that 30 seconds you can pull a little bit harder. It should not be painful. The second way that you can do a hamstring stretch is to come up, place that heel on a chair, bench, or anything else like that. Once again, I want you to tuck your hip back, kind of sit down into it. Not lean over because I'm not rounding my back. I'm just dipping down into it. Should feel it in the back of my hamstrings. If you're feeling it in the back of your knee because your knee's locking out, unlock that knee a little bit, lean into it. Hold that stretch once again, 30 seconds. We're going to move on from the hamstring stretch to the piriformis stretch, or what everyone likes to call the figure four. You're going to lay down on your back once again. You can do it with your head down, head up. Reach behind your leg and pull towards you. Now you can grab both, around that shin on that other side and pull in. You can grab behind that leg, stretch that leg out, pull in. If that's too much for you, just take that knee, pull it towards your opposite shoulder, and you should feel it in the back part of your glutes. Okay? So let's move on to the hip flexor stretch. We can start with a leaning type stretch. Knee flat on the floor. Here, we're going to lean forward. I don't lean my body forward. I'm shifting my weight forward so I feel the stretch right in the front part of my hips. You can put your foot up where your toes so that way you're squeezing your glutes so that way you get a better stretch. You can put your foot down flat and lean into. If you want, take that arm, raise it up over your head, lean away just a little bit. Okay, once again, another angle for you to look at. I'm coming forward, leaning forward, I raise that arm up, and I lean over a little bit, and you get a better hip flexor stretch. You can do that in that kneeling position. You can put that knee on a bench or a chair, and once again, lean into, leaning forward, not bending at the hip, okay? Another way that you can do it, if you're laying down, is you're going to lay down, you're going to pull one knee up towards your body while leaving that other leg dangling down. It should stretch. This leg dangling down, my left hip flexor should stretch. I want to switch, drop that right leg down, pull that left knee up, hold 30 seconds. All right, let's move from the hip flexor to the IT band. So I'm going to start with the IT band standing. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to cross one foot over the other. Okay, so my right hip is the one I want to stretch. I'm going to now lean forward and away from that leg, and I lose balance a little bit. Steady yourself, reach up, reach up, reach up with that opposite arm. Come back. Another way that you can do it is if I lay down and I grab my strap, my towel, is I'm going to come up, I'm going to reach over and across that body, pulling through, okay? I prefer the standing up method. All right, let's move on to the famous butterfly stretch. Taking both feet, pull them in towards you. Nice upright position. Don't lean over like so. Stay in this upright position. Push with your elbows, grab hold of your ankles, push your knees down and hold that position. If it's too much, you know, you're working on posture, just nice and easy, resting, resting, resting. Okay, so you can do the butterfly stretch. Another way of stretching those adductors is into what's called the strap. Using the strap, once again, I'm going to grab this strap, I'm going to lay back, I'm going to bring that leg all the way over, stretching it. Bring it back up and down. You can go into the kneeling position. When we're in a kneeling position and we're leaning down. Take your hand, place it right over top of that hip, push nice, straight and down. Or you can do it in the standing position. Once again, I'm going to lean over, but I'm sitting back, stretching that adductor on that hip. Hands out front helps balance you. You're back here, you'll start to sit back a little bit too much. All right, so let's go ahead and work up towards the shoulder right now. One of them is called the sleeper stretch. I lay on my side, my arms straight up and down. I'm going to lightly pull it over, rest your head. And so don't pull so much that you're pulling your body up off the floor. Nice and easy, hold. If you're starting to get sharp pain, you need to stop. You're impinging something, and we don't want to turn around and keep pinching off in there. Another way that we can do this is using a strap. Okay, so I reach behind me, I grab hold of that strap. I really like these loop straps because I can put my thumb in there and I can pull up and over. So when that position looks like such, I hold that stretch for 30 seconds and I'm just resting here. Okay, so we're there, that's the shoulder. Let's work to the pec stretch. We're going to go into a pec stretch. A lot of people know that famous doorway stretch. You put your hand up on the doorway and you stretch through. Once again, stay upright. Don't lean into. Stay upright, stretch through. You know, you can go into the corner of a wall and move your arms into that position and stretch through. All right, the lat stretch. My best way of doing it is grabbing hold of a pole, a door, or something like that. Just grab up high, sit down into it once again. Nice and easy, stretch, stretch, stretch. You should feel it through your lats, okay? We're gonna go ahead and move to the tricep overhead stretch. And I can do it in a seated position and standing position. I'm gonna reach my hand up over my head. I'm gonna reach back as far back as I can. Now I'm gonna take that other hand and I'm gonna pull that elbow behind my head as much as possible. You should be feeling the stretch right up through here. Hold 30 seconds, relax, switch sides, reach back, pull. We can also do across the body. A lot of people like to grab here. I like to take my arm, use it as a nice wedge, just hold, and you should feel more of a posterior shoulder than a tricep. But if I bend that elbow and reach from my other hand to my shoulder, I can get a tricep stretch too. All right, let's go to the neck. I like to do the neck stretch seated. Grab hold of the seat or the chair, whatever. Lean away so that way we stabilize the lower part of the trap as it attaches the shoulder. Take 2 fingers, place them on top of your head, nice and easy pull. 1, 2, counting down. Now you may want to pull your nose towards your opposite knee and you'll get more of a posterior neck stretch also. That's part of the, right there. Okay, good. Switch sides. Once again, lean. Take 2 fingers. I don't like using the whole hand. I like just 2 fingers. Lightly pull. Pull your nose down towards your opposite knee. Good. So the last thing that we have is what's called nag and snags. It's using a towel or a strap. I prefer a 1-inch web strap. You're going to place it around your neck. Lean forward a little bit. Now cross your arms over your body. So whatever hand's on top is the way that you're going to look. So I want you to grab hold of both straps. Now my left hand is on top. So I'm going to pull my right hand down and I'm going to pull my left hand up at a 45-degree angle. Nice and easy hold. 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3. So this is different than our other static stretches because we're only holding for about 1 second or a count of 3. Now we're going to want to let go. Switch hand placements. This time my right hand's on top, my left hand's down below. My left hand locks in. My right hand's going to pull towards the right at a 45-degree angle up in the air. Pull, hold. 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. 1, 2, 3, relax. So this reviewed all the stretches that were on there. If you have questions, you can turn around and email us, and that's very easy. We respond, quickly to the emails. So let's kind of wrap this up. We want to turn static stretching is really good for after workouts because the muscles are warm. We're not doing cold stretches. We want to hold for 30 seconds. Anything beyond that is non-beneficial, so don't think, okay, I'm going to hold for 2 to 3 minutes. No need. They have to be non-painful. You go right into the edge of going, okay, that feels a little bit discomfort, but not pain. Anytime you have sharp shooting pain, you need to stop completely. It is a good way to cool down after a workout. Look for asymmetries in body motions. If I can't reach here, but I can reach all the way behind, then all of a sudden I have an asymmetry on that side. That's something that you need to bring up to the physical therapist or someone else so that way we can start really working on that. Asymmetries are a big reason why we get hurt. So sport-specific exercises are totally different in the aspect that we need to focus in on just what we're getting ready to do. They're geared towards that sport and that activity. So we don't have to do broad range of everything else. And then we work a little bit more diligently on those. Be smart, be safe, stay healthy. Strong people don't get sick. Thank you very much.